making effort in this area to let the rest of New York know that, hey, y'all, you're missing out on the real, authentic Koreatown here. You're really missing out on good, authentic food and cultural experience. And thank you all for joining us to say the same and celebrate this mural.
Find Your Seoul campaign and this amazing mural called Color of Sound. Like I said, I saw this as he was painting it. Now that it's unveiled and seeing all the colors, it's really beautiful. We're happy that Murray Hill will now have a piece of outstanding public art that captures the rich cultural heritage of its residents and add to the vibrancy of this area. I want to thank Councilwoman Sandra Ng, New York City SBS, and Avenue NYC for this grant.
You know, this is such a great partnership, and this all came about, you know, when there was a discretionary funding of $5,000, and Aeon contacted the office and said, you know what, I have this great idea, and this is how it sprung forward. So again, I want to thank Aeon, Joanne, Federation for your great partnership. And I have fortunate enough to live around here, and I have watched the artist, Mr. Kim, like you said, really, during rainy times and during 500 degrees, he's been here, he's been making this happen. And when I saw this like sprung to life, I have to say, this has really changed the neighborhood. The beauty of this mural has really made it so like attractive that I feel like this is like really one of the highlights now here at Murray Hill. And as a representative of Murray Hill, I always want to thank more people, want more people to come here, because this is truly the heart and soul of the Korean culture.
So first of all, before I forget, I'd like to really thank Asian American Federation, the staff members, especially special thanks goes out to Ayang for organizing all this. Also, City Councilwoman Sandra Ng, and then the New York City Small Business Services too. And my two student assistants who helped me, Sarah Lopez and Sarah Swilek, who are not here. And then of course my most trusted unpaid assistant, my wife, Yukiko Izumi, who helped countless hours painting this too. Free labor, yeah, for life. So, yes, the making of this mural had been an incredible experience for me, also because I kind of lost connection to the Korean community. I came to the States 20 years ago from not Korea, but Southeast Asia, but I'm Korean. And then I visited this karaoke when I was in college. As like an after, I go to like one of these drinking places, and I come here to an after party. But never in my life I would have imagined that I'd be doing a mural here back then, right? So reconnecting to the community had been an incredible experience for me. There were so many local people while we were painting the mural. They'll come and like buy us water, drinks, like sometimes snacks. It's just been incredibly supportive and positive experience for me. So that I truly wish that by doing this, I can contribute my little talent to make this place a little bit brighter, a little bit more positive, a little bit more active to the Korean community. As for the design of the mural, I have to admit, it was quite a challenge because the location of it, on being on the karaoke wall, I didn't want to make something that's totally disconnected to the venue itself too, right? So coming up with a motif that has something to do with music, sound, dance, at the same time highlighting the positive energy and vibrancy of Korean culture was the most challenging aspect about this. As you can see, the front side has the backdrop that is a traditional Korean painting. It's the Five Mountains, Sun and Moon, traditionally painting that is placed behind King's throne. So that is the backdrop up here, and then on this side is the background of New York City and Seoul fused together. So my idea was that these dancers and musicians will dance through space and time, connecting Seoul and Korea, the modernity and then the tradition together onto both sides of the wall. So that's the basic idea of the mural. I hope you really love it. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
And I just want to show off a little bit about our district that we represent, because as tough as it was during COVID and as little of language access resources there were to federal and state and city programs, when we had federal grants available to restaurants. Out of the entire New York City, this congressional district got the highest amount of grants for our restaurants and small businesses compared to any other district in the city. And that's not something that is easy because a lot of our small business owners have obstacles in getting these services. And so that's a true testament to our colleagues in government, our business leaders, and of course the Federation, who literally have gone door to door to help our business owners apply for these important programs. So just wanted to give a shout out to many of our small businesses as well. So thank you, this is beautiful.
Beautiful mural, good for community, great for business. Thank you to Councilmember Ong, Asian American Federation, and Murray Hill 시장 Kim Yong-hwan, and everybody. I agree with everything that everybody has said and is about to say. Thank you.
비영리 단체인 아시아메리칸연맹 조엔 사무총장님, 김화영 국장님, 또 많은 정치인들이 이 지역의 발전을 위해서 많이 노력해주고 지원하고 성원을 보내주는 것에 대해서 감사한 마음을 우선 전합니다. 이 지역의 발전을 위해서 늘 애쓰고 우리 뒤에서 도와주고 있는 정치인들에게는 우리가 무엇을 해야 되겠습니까? 우리가 그들을 지지하고 투표하는 날은 우리가 표로 우리의 감사한 마음을 전하는 것, 이것이 최우선이라고 생각합니다.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Asian American Federation, Councilmember Sandra Ong, and my colleagues, Grace Bang and Ed Bronstein, and of course, Mr. Kim, for all the hard work, Mr. Young Kim, and everyone else who have joined us. This is a great symbolic moment for this community, and hopefully this will be the moment we're ushering in a new era of economic growth, commercial growth for this region. It's also very fitting that we have MTA contractors on site. Good timing that they came around to work on the Murray Hill station today, because at the core of it all, and I've been speaking to Mr. Kim going back for 10 years, is infrastructure, parking, and liberating this town so consumers and customers can come here and spend money. So those are more complicated problems. I look forward to working with AAF, the council member, and figuring out how to really open up more parking in this region so we can open up the commerce for Murray Hill moving forward. Thank you.
And it's just another attraction to Murray Hill. And as Congresswoman Meng said, it's not so much a secret anymore, but we still need to encourage people to come here. It's such a great destination for New York City residents and tourists. You can get here from the Long Island Railroad from Manhattan in 20 minutes. So, you know, I'm confident with this edition and all the work that you're doing and the Merchants Association is doing, that businesses only continue to grow here. And I look forward to bringing my family down and hanging out and checking out the mural. And maybe I'll stop by Hamji Baka and have something to eat. So
karaoke bar.
Yeah, karaoke
Ed is
bar.
a great singer.
Thank you very much.
It's actually such a heart of the Korean American culture, and to have a mural like this, just to be a really bright spot too in this community. And I think this community is going to attract more and more people, residents around here, and always tourists around here, which is something I really want to do.
일단 이렇게 아름답고 멋진 그 벽화 완성돼서 기쁘고요. 일단은 환경미화 차이나 이 지역 그 미관이나 뭐 전화 상당히 기쁘고 좋게 생각합니다. 플러싱의 명물이 될 거라고 생각이 됩니다. 한국 문화가 여러 분야에 대해서 이제 세계적으로 알려지고 있는데 이 전통적인 한국 그 민속 민화 이쪽 계통을 새롭게 알리게 되는 게 대해서 굉장히 좋게 생각합니다. 시의원님께서 이 먹자골목이나 지역 발전을 위해서 항상 애쓰시고 후원해 주셔서 정말 고맙습니다.